Do you know why cabin lights are dimmed during takeoff and landing? It might not be for romance as you think. If you've ever taken a night flight or flown early in the morning or late in the evening, you might have noticed something. The cabin lights are dimmed when the plane is preparing for takeoff or landing. Most people think it's just to create a relaxing atmosphere, to help passengers sleep, or maybe to make the plane feel more like a cozy restaurant or a movie theater. But in reality, this action has nothing to do with romance. The real reason is survival. That's right. Dimming the lights is actually a carefully designed safety procedure by airlines. This small action is part of a larger emergency response system. Statistically, the most accident-prone moments during a flight are during takeoff and landing. In fact, more than 80% of aviation accidents happen during these two phases. That's why airlines and crew members take extra precautions at these times, and dimming the lights is one of them. So, why dim the lights? The reason is simple. In the event of an emergency, the lights might suddenly go out. If your eyes are used to a brightly lit cabin, they will take several seconds, sometimes even longer, to adjust to the darkness. In an emergency, those few seconds could mean the difference between life and death. Dimming the lights helps your eyes adapt to low light conditions in advance. If something goes wrong, you'll be able to see emergency exits, floor lights, and direction signs more clearly. Those small glowing strips on the cabin floor, that's what they're for. You need to be able to see them, even when the lights are out. All of these designs are based on real-world accident experiences. Every standard rule you see on a plane was likely born from a lesson learned the hard way. You might have also noticed that flight attendants ask you to raise the window shades during takeoff and landing. Do you know why? It's not so you can enjoy the view, it's for safety reasons as well. If an emergency occurs, having the shades open allows both passengers and crew to see outside immediately. They can check for fire, obstacles, or anything that could affect a safe evacuation. If the shades are closed, no one can assess the external situation. Opening the door without knowing what's outside could be dangerous. Also, open windows allow more natural light into the cabin, which helps in case the interior lights fail. So dimmed lights and open shades are there to boost your ability to react quickly in an emergency. To be more precise, they are meant to help you escape the plane as fast as possible. Flight attendants also sit in designated positions during takeoff and landing, usually near the exits. They face the passengers not to observe you more easily, but so they can quickly get up. Open the emergency exits and deploy the slides if needed. You'll realize that every part of this system has a purpose, from the lights, to the shades, to the seatbelt signs, safety demonstrations, and even the rule about not reclining your seat or using headphones during takeoff and landing. None of these are random. They're all based on tested and refined procedures developed through years of aviation safety experience. The safety features on a plane aren't designed for your comfort. They're designed to give you a way out when things go wrong. You might say, isn't flying one of the safest ways to travel? Yes, it is. Statistically, flying is far safer than driving. But that's exactly why airlines treat every little risk seriously. Because when an accident does happen, the consequences can be massive. That's why every action and every procedure on a plane has been tested and verified through science, data, and past experience. It's not about formality, and definitely not about romance. Some people also wonder, why don't emergency slides work like in the movies, just pop out anytime? In reality, the slides are high-pressure inflatable devices that deploy instantly when the door is opened in emergency mode. If deployed accidentally, they can cause serious risk and cost a lot of money. That's why you often hear flight attendants say, do not open the door unless instructed. It's to prevent accidental deployment of the slide. So the next time you're on a flight and the lights slowly dim, remember it's not to help you sleep. It's to help you survive if the worst ever happens. Those lights, those rules, they're silent reminders. Reminders that while flying is incredibly safe, we must still respect every flight and be ready for the unexpected. You might never need this knowledge, but if you do, it could save your life.
If you enjoy this kind of informative content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next one. We'll keep bringing you more thought-provoking and fascinating stories. If you found this video interesting, Feel free to share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.